From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network and Troy campuses around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Weekly.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Weekly. We're glad you joined us for this look at what's happening in and around Troy University. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. High school students from across the country were on campus last week with the plan of learning Chinese language. However, during one lunch hour in the dining hall, some Troy University students got an unplanned lesson in the language and culture of China. Paige Weeks shows us how.
What started out as a typical Thursday lunch rush in Troy University's dining hall quickly turned into a mob. A flash mob, that is. Star Talk campers surprised diners by breaking out into Chinese dances and songs that they had been learning throughout the past 2 weeks.
This is a way for us to express ourselves, and we want all the people, we want all the children here to know that we are having our happy summer camp and to know about our Chinese culture. Only a little, that's okay.
And although learning the dances and songs were fun for the students, the main point of it all was for students to further understand the Chinese people and their culture.
This is not only a very good chance for us to share the Chinese folk song and also what Chinese young people are doing now. So I think this is a very good experience for both teachers and the students.
And though the flash mob was meant for campers to show off their skills, it was also meant to inspire the diners.
I think this is the very good way for us to tell them this is the time for you to be happy. Yeah, it's good time for you to have a very happy mood, enjoy your dinner. And also I think this is also a way for them to know, wow, there is some interesting forces and some interesting culture maybe on the other side of the planet.
And as it turns out, the flash mob was actually the students' idea.
The dance that we did today, it was originally a teacher's dance, but while we were doing our cultural activities, we saw all the teachers dancing to this song, and we started dancing while we had our break times to this song, and eventually everyone just joined in, and it became a teacher and student dance.
Star Talk will wrap up with a closing ceremony on Saturday, July 1st. Paige Weeks, Troy TrojanVision News.
The purpose of coming to Impact Orientation is for incoming freshmen to get better acquainted with their college home. However, during the sessions, there is an opportunity to get up close and personal with the areas the students will be spending a lot of time in. Nathaniel Rodriguez shows us how.
7 Impact students and their parents have visited Troy University's Hall School of Journalism and Communication Wednesday afternoon to learn about what the school can offer them. The students began learning how to get involved in the school's organizations and class registration in the Wallace Hall lobby.
They're getting to see the computer lab where they'll be taking some of their technology classes, and then a little bit later they're going to be coming into the TrojanVision studio to see the cameras and the audio video equipment that we use, kind of get a more hands-on look at what they can be involved in as a student.
According to Bredekite, students can be initially unsure of their major, and seeing the school's resources can help their uncertainty.
That may help them decide to either keep their major in the journalism and communication department or change it from an undeclared or another major to the journalism major. So it's a great opportunity for them to really see what we have to offer.
One communications major says the tour actually opened her eyes to new possibilities.
It definitely makes me want to at least be part of the TrojanVision because it looks like really cool in here, and it would be fun to be behind the scenes, if not a reporter. And I didn't actually think I would enjoy it, but I really enjoyed this tour.
Nathaniel Rodriguez, Troy TrojanVision News.
The start of the Trojan softball season is months away, but the softball complex was already buzzing with action as the Trojans were sharing their knowledge of the sport to some young athletes. Sarah Drake has the story.
The dirt was flying out at the Troy softball complex as the Trojan softball team hosted its annual Little Pitchers Camp on Wednesday. Claire Graves, one of Troy's pitchers, talks about the importance of why young players should attend this camp.
I think for the younger age group it's important because they're first learning the fundamentals of actually how to start pitching, and they're first getting involved in softball. Whenever you first start, you want to play every position there is, and a lot of people usually want to start off as pitchers, so it's great for them to build their foundation here.
Graves also talks about what they are teaching the young pitchers throughout the day.
Again, with the younger ones, we're doing more fundamental type stuff. They're first learning how to throw fastballs. It's the first thing you learn as a pitcher, and hopefully they'll walk away learning something new when they leave here.
And Graves said that being able to help teach the kids is a good review for her as a player.
I've realized as a player, like whenever you're teaching what you know, like it's kind of like a review for yourself as well. And whenever I get older, I possibly want to be a coach. This is great for me to learn how to do things, how to work with like younger kids and older kids, and just it's fun teaching the game that I love.
And at the end of the day, the kids were able to cool down and have some fun while completing drills that involved water balloons.
Yeah, I hope that they just take away for the younger ones, they just have fun. Like that's the thing for them. We just hope they come out here and they have a great time. Like how right now we're about to do a water balloon drill with them, you know, kind of take their focus off of just the softball part. We just want them to have a blast out here.
And an even younger group of children spent last Wednesday afternoon learning a little bit about art, courtesy of the Johnson Center for the Arts. Vanikia Daniels shows us how.
A group of tiny artists were invited to attend the Johnson Center for a creative experience with art, music, and movement.
So we decided to call our group We Artists, so it's 3 and 4 year olds. And we decided to try to introduce them to the museum, the art, shapes, lines, colors. So we used Miss Jeannie to do some of the dance and reading and interpretation of the lines and shapes and art, and then I did the actual hands-on art piece where we did a watercolor fish today.
The early stages of a child's life is critical for brain development, and according to Smith, learning about art enables a child to think more creatively.
I just think it just helps them express themselves, just to allow them to really tie into their creativity, which can help them throughout their entire lives. I think if we can get them to focus on that and find that at a very young age and help the parents learn how to bring that out of their children and help their children express themselves, I think just the rest of their lives will be a lot more successful.
Not only is painting a creative way to express yourself, but it's also fun.
I had a good time today, and I went to art camp. It was fun.
When I asked another little wee artist about today, his reply was simple.
Made fishy. That's what we do.
This is the first year of We Artists at the Johnson Center, but volunteers and participants hope it lasts a long time. Vanikia Daniels, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
Troy Athletics is letting some female fans in on some of the gridiron action in preparation for the football season. We'll find out how in this week's Trojan Talk. Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking a little bit about football 101 and an opportunity for some ladies out there to learn a little bit more about football. My guest today, Kyle George, Associate Athletic Director for Marketing and Sales here at Troy University. Thanks for joining us here today.
Well, thanks so much for having us. We're really looking forward to Football 101, annual event that I believe is in our 5th year, and it just keeps getting bigger and better every year for us.
And one of these things is that this will be the moment where we're going to sound a little sexist, but it's in a good way. But normally women are not the target audience for football. It's not that they can't be football fans, but traditionally it's kind of a male-dominated fan base. And so this is a fun way to try to get some of the ladies a little bit more involved and a little bit more knowledge about the sport.
It is, and a lot of these ladies too. That's one of the fun things about this is that they come in with a strong knowledge of football. They get a chance to talk with our coaches. When they go over the X's and O's, they're digging into why is this receiver running this route, doing a 3-step instead of a 5-step with the quarterbacks there. So they'll get a chance to really dig in deep with our coaches here, talk more about the football strategy for the year. They'll even dig into things like behind the scenes, get a chance to see things that their husbands are probably going to be very jealous about. And sorry to tell the guys there, but this one's just for the ladies.
And so, and with that, you talk about all this fun stuff, the opportunities there, and we'll go down a list in a second, but why is it so important, especially from a marketing perspective, to have an event like this? Because I would think you're thinking marketing, you're opening the eyes of more fans and expanding that fan base.
You certainly are, and that's one of the things we want to do is a way to build the excitement about the upcoming season. We've got a great team to begin with, coming off a 10-win season last year in 2016. This event here, it's a chance for us to bring these ladies in. They get a chance to meet our coaches, meet the wives of the coaches, who are really probably the real coaches on the team there for us anyways. They get a chance to see the behind-the-scenes aspects there. We're going to have season ticket information available for all of them because we all know the ladies here, they're the ones who really call the shots at home there. So we're making sure they get a chance to see all the options available for season tickets this upcoming season as well. We're going to have some other fun things too. There's going to be some free food and drinks for the ladies as part of this event. They get the all-important T-shirt as part of this event too. Plus, we're going to have some local boutiques on campus and on location for this, where they can buy game day gear for the husbands, the kids, whoever else they need to take care of. Make sure everybody's all ready for football Saturdays in the fall here.
Now let's give us a little quick rundown of what the ladies can expect if they participate. This kind of schedule of events and what they can do when they sign up for Football 101.
Certainly. The event's Thursday, July 13th. You can go ahead and register right now. Go ahead and pre-register and be ready for that. It's $25 per person. That includes your T-shirt, the event itself, the food, and everything throughout the entire evening for you there. Registration on location will be from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and this is where you check in, pick up that T-shirt, get a chance to visit a few of the local boutiques there. We'll begin the program about 6 o'clock, and there's going to be different stations for the ladies to go to, both on the field, getting pictures with Coach Brown, T-Roy, the cheerleaders, all that taking place. We'll even get a chance to probably run a few drills out there on the field as well too. We're going to be up in the tower as well for several different parts of it. That include a fashion show, not only of just the football uniforms, but also of what the ladies can wear for game days too from some of our local businesses here in town as well too. So ways for the ladies to buy Troy gear to wear in support of your Trojans this year.
And of course, and with that, the opportunity, ladies get the opportunity to learn a little bit more. But that one of the parts that always seems like the most fun opportunity is the action on the field. And I know a lot of the women who participate in this get the chance for at least an evening to feel the cleats of a football player out there on the field.
Definitely, because some ladies are going to enjoy that part. Other ones, if you don't want to go out there on the field, you can always watch and see your friends get embarrassed out there on the field. But it'll be a fun part about it for ladies to get a chance to go out there, showcase their skills, have some fun out there with a few different drills on the field there for us. But overall, it's just going to be an exciting night. So again, Thursday, July 13th, 5 o'clock is when the event begins. For registration, program begins at 6 o'clock. They can go ahead and register right now by emailing Judy Morgan at jmorgan@troy.edu. You can also call Miss Judy, who's been in the football office for years and years. Everybody knows Miss Judy. She's excited for this event. Her and Brooke Brown, Coach Brown's wife, are really the ones spearheading this for us. But you can call Miss Judy at 334-670-3682.
All right, and once again, a good cause element to this event. The profits from this, outside of it, are going to go to a local area charity.
That's correct. This is something that Coach Brown brings to this program here. Very unique and special for this part. We're not looking to make any money off of this. All the profits from this, after we cover all of our costs, that's going to go to the Christian Love Center right here in Troy. So he wanted to get a chance to give back to the local community as part of this, and we found a great organization that helps out with a lot of kids in our area here, and that's what this event's all about. Is get a chance for us to come together as a community, enjoy a great night, but we also get a chance to support those in our community as well too here.
All right, once again, tell us when and where they can expect to participate in Football 101.
Certainly. Thursday, July 13th, registration at 5. Event begins at 6 o'clock. Go ahead and register now by emailing Judy Morgan at jmorgan@troy.edu or give her a call at 334-670-3682. You can also go online at troytrojans.com, and all the information is right there online.
And of course, important to register early because you want to secure that proper size for the T-shirt.
Certainly. You gotta get that T-shirt. Gotta get that T-shirt there. You register in advance. We'll make sure we have your T-shirt size on location there for you. Regardless, even if you're a walk-up, we're going to take care of your T-shirt for you there. Right. But as long as you register in advance, we can guarantee your shirt will be there for you because you got to have that shirt on during the night there.
All right. Well, good luck with this year's Football 101, and looking forward to the football season. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk. And that's what happened on the first week of July 2017. Find out what's happening throughout the week. You can tune into Troy TrojanVision News at 5, 6:30, and 10:30 Monday through Thursday, or anytime by following us on Troy TV News on Twitter. Also, feel free to like our Troy TrojanVision News fan page on Facebook. See links to online content from Troy TrojanVision News. We hope you join us again next week for another edition of Troy TrojanVision Weekly.